Heavenly Father, we come to you today with humble hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this program. Lord, we ask that you would bless every person who has gathered here today, and that you would be present with us in a special way. We pray that this program would be a time of learning, growth, and fellowship for all of us. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and open minds, and to support one another as we strive to serve you in all that we do. Please give us the strength and the courage to follow your will and to use the gifts and talents you have given us to make a positive difference in the world. We pray all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Hello everyone! Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat, sa ating mga participants na nandito ngayon live through our Zoom conference. And of course, pati na rin yung mga nasa Facebook live streaming tonight. Magandang gabi po and welcome to another learning activity offered to you by Scale Up Training and Development. So thank you very much sa pag-register and of course sa pag-invest ng inyong Friday evening with us para sa panibago namang mga insights coming from our mentor for tonight na i-introduce ko sa inyo later on. So bago tayo mag-proceed with the discussion proper, let me remind everyone of our basic house rules sa ating online session tonight, especially to those na nandito ngayon sa ating Zoom conference, no? Kasi yung mga nasa Facebook live streaming, one-way approach lang kasi no yung or one-way street lang sila. So pwede lang silang manood, no? Pero hindi sila pwedeng mag-turn on ng microphone nila at saka ng kanilang camera kung gusto nilang mag-turn on ng video. Kaya majority of these house rules para sa mga nandito ngayon sa ating Zoom. So keep your microphone muted at all times unless meron kayong gustong sabihin, meron kayong gustong i-share, we will allow naman yung nandito sa Zoom to turn on your microphone. And then we will let you speak kung meron kayong gustong itagdag from the insights na sinishare ni mentor or baka meron kayong gustong itanong, pwede. But make sure to raise first your hand. Di ba meron naman tayong emoji dito no, sa Zoom. Merong i-click dyan na mag-raise ng hand tapos i-recognize namin kayo before turning on your microphone. Pero yung mga nasa Facebook Live natin, pwede rin naman kayong mag-ask ng question or mag-share ng inyong mga insights as well or experiences, but you need to utilize the comment section. Tapos kami na lang ang magre-relay kay mentor kung ano man yung ilalagay nyo doon sa comment section ng ating Facebook Live. Use the chat responsibly. Mas maganda kung engaging, di ba, yung ating activity for tonight. So that's why since hindi naman tayo ganun kadami, we are really hoping for your active participation. So kapag merong itatanong, si mentor, and it requires the participants na sumagot, we are hoping na i-utilize natin yung chat box into its full advantage, no? Para mas engaging, mas interactive. respect the speaker and participants as much as possible, no? Iwasan nating mag-interrupt si speaker, si mentor, and of course, your co-participants then. Stay present and engage. Yung pinaka-maximum lang naman, pinaka-maximum na period natin for this webinar is until 8 o'clock in the evening, no? Maximum na yan. Kasama na rin dyan yung ating open forum, question and answer portion, and at the same time, yung pagkuha ng attendance ng ating mga participants. So we are hoping na you will stay until the end of this session. Keep your camera on if possible lang naman. So, our webinar for tonight is under sa aming professional development na webinar series. This is the 6th, ika-anim, na webinar series under professional development. So nakikita natin on the right side ng screen ninyo, this is the 106, and this is all about building a growth mindset for personal and professional development. Yan ang ating discussion tonight. If you notice, meron na rin tayong 107. Kasi for the month of June, this month, dalawa yung ating professional development na learning activity. Kaya meron na tayong 107. Medyo nakalimutan ko lang yung exact date, no? Anyway, mamaya, before we will end, ifa-flash ko din naman yung schedule. Parang nasa June 29 or 30th ata yon. Pero still, for the month of June, ang ating 107, and it's all about mental health naman in the workplace. So that's why if you are also interested for this professional development na webinar, you can still, and you are welcome to register. So syempre, bago tayo nakarating dito sa 106, meron na tayong 5 previously conducted webinars related to this category. Yung ating 101, this is all about developing communication skills for workplace success. Yung ating 102 is all about ethics and professionalism in the workplace. Yung ating 103, ang pinag-usapan natin dyan, was all about time management, productivity, and stress management. While yung ating 104, pinag-usapan natin yung GAD, or Enhancing Gender and Development in the Workplace. At yung ika-5th series natin, yung pinaka-last, no, is all about critical thinking and problem solving in the workplace. If you are interested na panoorin at matuto sa ating mga mentors doon sa 5 previously conducted na professional development webinars, pwedeng-pwede ninyo yan siyang mapanood through our YouTube channel na nakikita nyo dito sa left side of the screen. So all you need to do is just to search Scale Up Training and Development. That's our channel name. Tapos naka-playlist na siya, no? Naka-group na siya based on its category. Kaya para mas madali ninyong mahanap yung mga webinars under professional development, so just go to the professional development playlist na nasa aming YouTube channel, and if you notice, naka-list na kaagad dyan yung ating 101 hanggang 105. So kung gusto ninyong mag-avail ng certificates, pwedeng-pwede rin after watching the recorded sessions. Meron tayong link na nakikita ulit sa right side ng screen, yung bit.ly/scaleupcert, yan. Diyan kayo mag-request ng certificate after watching the recorded session if you need one. Okay, so hindi lang naman yung professional development ang nasa aming YouTube channel, lahat ng aming mga previously conducted webinars, makikita niyo yan dyan sa channel na yan. So we are also encouraging and inviting you to subscribe para ma-notify kayo every time na meron kaming i-upload na recorded session. Kasi mawawala kasi yung yung Facebook Live, yung recorded version ng Facebook Live after 30 days, 'di ba? Dinidelete ni Facebook 'yun. Kaya nililipat namin siya sa aming YouTube channel. Okay. So for tonight, again, 106 tayo. Focus your mindset pa naman yung pag-uusapan natin, no? Growth mindset. So focus your mind tonight sa ating 106, which is all about building a growth mindset for personal and professional development. Yung ating guide question for this webinar, this also serves as the webinar subtitle, no? The webinar subtitle and at the same time the guide question na hopefully sa mga independent insights, personal experiences, pati proven facts na i-share ni mentor tonight, masasagot natin yung guide question na yon. And it goes like this: how to develop resilience, how to embrace challenges, and how to achieve continuous growth in career and in life. Yung mentor natin for tonight already conducted series of webinars dito sa Scale Up Training and Development. But just to give you a bit of a background about our working relationship, it started like years and years ago, I believe mga 10 years ago, 2016, when our mentor joined yung isa kong business, which is the Knights of Online Marketers. From that moment na naging member siya ng aming organization, I also invited him before, no? Kung pwede ba siyang maging instructor sa mga training programs na ino-offer ng Knights of Online Marketers. And he said yes naman during that time. And now na meron tayong scale-up training and development, and now na isa na siyang professional, I invited him to be a mentor this time. No? Parang magkaiba kasi yung dati, kasi trainer kasi siya nun eh. For tonight, for this engagement, I invited him to be a mentor, and he said yes again for this opportunity. So he is actually a mechanical engineer by profession. Kaya engineer yung ating resource person for tonight. Currently, he is holding a position, no, for this year, 2026, as Undersecretary of the organization called Pambansang Samahan ng Inhinyero Mechanical Incorporated here in our region, no, yung Davao chapter. And take note, he received a recognition last year, 2025, as the National Most Outstanding Mechanical Engineer. So based sa kanyang career, sa progress ng kanyang career, pati ng kanyang life as well, no? I believe na yung personal experiences ni mentor will really address our guide question for tonight about professional development. Building a growth mindset for personal and professional development. So, ladies and gentlemen, lahat ng nandito sa Zoom and Facebook live streaming, please help me welcome our mentor and resource speaker for tonight. We have Engineer John Paul Cordova. Hello, Mentor JP.
Hello, madam. Good evening. Nakakaiyak naman yung pa-intro mo sa akin. Hindi ko inasahan yun na. Anyway, kamusta ba kayo tayong lahat dito? Hindi naman tayo masyadong magtatagal.
Sorry,
Because,
wait lang ha.
yeah. Naka-dynamic ka ata.
Ayan.
Ayan.
So sorry. Yes. Ano sinabi mo kanina? May sinabi ka ba before I had my headset?
Hindi ako na-prepare sa pa-intro mo kanina.
Ay, wow. Well, actually,
Parang,
again, thank you very much. Ano ka ba na na-shock ka with the introduction?
Oo, parang bumanat ka sa Ano ko last
Bumawi.
time?
Oo.
Oo, parang rumesba ka ngayon ah.
Okay, so you can actually start mentor whenever you're ready. I will make you a co-host pala so that you can now share your screen. Ayan.
Ayan.
So co-host ka na. I will end up my I will end my sharing. And then you can now start whenever you're ready. And good luck everyone for tonight.
Ayan. So sana madagdagan tong mga nandito, no? So, first and foremost, shout out sa aking mga kaklase and schoolmates kasi nagtawag talaga ako dito ng mga ng resback dito from my classmates from the World City Colleges. Actually, nagmamasters kami ngayon. Hindi pa nagmamasters. Kumbaga, tapos na kami, but we are awaiting our result from our recently conducted compre. So, pa-shoutout ko lang konti dito yung mga kaklase ko. You have Miss Camille, Sir Orvin, and Miss Maybell. And one of my fellow class presidents din from the same program, Press Ann. Good evening sa'yo. I hope everything's doing well, Jan. So I'll just be sharing my screen. Kumusta ba ang aking audio at video? Nakikita naman. Yes, thank
Yes
you so
po.
much.
Yes po.
All right, thank you so much. And so I'll just share my screen. Iingatan ko lang na wala akong makitang resibo dito. So far, wala naman. Wala namang resibo dito na nakakapag-incriminating. So far, wala naman. Huwag kayong mag-alala. So anyway, so I'll start with so this is the topic for tonight, no? This is entitled this is Professional Development 106 Growth Mindset, Progress over Perfection. So kapag sinasabi kasi nating growth mindset, mahirap siya. Yes, because um the mindset, the word mindset in itself is gradual. Hindi siya hindi siya yung tipong Hindi siya yung tipong pag naturo na sa'yo, yun na agad. Hindi. So it's a continuous process. So yun yung pinaka-basic definition niya for me. But since growth mindset is not merely the word perfection in itself, no. So for me, the growth mindset is parang top tier siya na priority ng hindi lang ng mga employees, ng mga leaders, but as as individuals as we are. So, baga let's take this time to scrap off muna yung ating mga job titles, duties and responsibilities. Because tonight, we will be focusing first on ourselves. Because um, having a growth mindset kasi hindi na natuturo siya, natuturo siya, but it takes a lot of yourself para ma-embrace mo yung growth mindset, parang maging part siya ng character mo. Hindi siya yung instant noodles, kagaya ng instant noodles na kaagad-agad meron din na may results kaagad. So it's a gradual process. So first, no, let's ground ourselves first um with what we all know about fixed mindset. Okay? So, before tayo pumunta sa end goal, which is the growth mindset, dumaan muna tayo saglit sa fixed mindset. Sige, just to gauge the presence of our esteemed audience here, shout out din pala sa aking kasamang president, si Pres Joni Rose. Hi, hi Pres, magandang gabi sa'yo. Sana, sana pumasa tayo lahat sa kompre. Sinaidbit ko pa talaga, no? Grabing hirap. Pero, let's pray for positive results na tayong lahat talaga. And here we are. Sige, based on your sige, I want everyone to type in the chat box. What comes first to your mind when you hear or when you read about the phrase fixed mindset? Fixed mindset. Ano yung unang lumalabas? Ano yung unang yung naiisip when you think feel, see, or hear the word or the phrase fixed mindset? Yan. So nakaantabi ako dito sa chat box para to make our discussion as interactive as possible. Yan. Sige. Para malaman ko lang din kung anong um ganon yun unchangeable from Press Joni. Yes, unchangeable. Kasi nga fixed. Diba? Sige, ano pa? How about the others? We are, ilan tayo dito? Nine. Nine tayo dito, plus me and mentor Piper. Ayan. Unchangeable. How about the others? Or one word na lang. Rejection of feedback. Yes, from Miss Mabel Jumento. Tan. 'Di ba? Sobrang alam na alam ko ang buhay na to. Close-minded from Miss Camille. Ayan. Sino pa? How about the others? Sige, para let's make this as engaging as possible kahit through chat muna. We will be interacting later. I will be calling names para mutual sharing of experiences talaga kasi this transition is really parang magkakaiba talaga tayo ng purviews. Hindi flexible from Sir Orvin. Yes. Yan. Sige, how about yung iba? One last. Um, yeah, one last. Ignores feedback. Yes. Thank you, Ma'am Jovi. Yan. So, all your answers are indeed true in nature. Fixed mindset is unchangeable, may rejection of feedback, ayaw nyo ng feedback, ayaw nyo ng constructive criticism. Leaders with fixed mindset tend to be close-minded, threatened by other success, yan, hindi flexible, and ignores feedback. So, lahat ng mga answers nyo tama naman. So, sana hindi nyo to chinat GPT. Biro lang. Pero anyway, tiwala naman ako na may mga own experiences talaga kayo. May sarili talaga tayong hatak each, no? When we talk about fixed mindset. So, what does fixed mindset really mean, no? So, yun nga. So, hindi natin siya i-define kasi, yun nga, iba-iba tayo ng definition, which are all true, but let's all face the current situation. So, if kanina may questions kanina about how to establish resilience and achieve success, ito ganyan. May following questions din tayo which will serve as the foundation of the entire discussion, which all revolve around the human behavior towards oneself and others. So, yeah. So, meron lang siyang 8 questions. First is what you desire, your evaluation of the possible task or event, how you face challenges, how you face external obstacles, how you see effort and work, how you take feedback or criticism, how you feel about other people's success, and the effect on others. Kasi syempre, ganito yan siya. So the first 7 questions, no? First 7 questions talks about oneself. Baga sarili mo. Anong gusto mong mangyari? Paano mo nakikita paano mo na-perceive yung possible na papagawa sa'yo? Paano ka humarap sa mga challenges? Paano mo hinaharap yung mga external forces or external pressure? How you see, paano mo tinitingnan yung effort mo tsaka yung work mo? Paano ka tumanggap ng feedback from peers and superiors? Ano yung pakiramdam mo kapag umaangat yung mga colleagues mo? And kung ano yung epekto nun sa iba? Okay? So, dyan na yung 8. And ultimately, meron tayong tinatawag na end result. Alright, let's go. So, yan. Ayun. So may eight revolutionary. May 8 questions lang tayo ngayong gabi, but this will all be, I believe, no? Based kung paano ko 'to ginawa nung Wednesday. I believe meron tayong kanya-kanyang takeaways nito. So, when you're ready, let's go. So, fixed mindset. So, compiling all your responses kanina. So, fixed mindset leaders portray that intelligence and talent are inborn and cannot be changed. Tama, agree ba kayo? Pag may fixed mindset ka, yung innate na sa'yo or yung inborn na sa'yo na intelligence at talent, yun na yun. Hindi mo na mababago. I mean, kumbaga, kung if we are to phrase it into one sentence, parang sasabihin ng fixed mindset leader na I am born with this. I am born with this in such kind of intelligence. I'm born with such kind of talent, and I will deal with it until I lie down. Diba? That's on wood. So hanggang magretiro ako sa pagtatrabaho, ito lang yung baon ko since birth. So, ito lang din yung maiaambag ko sa org or sa team. Ito lang din yung talent na meron ako. Huwag niyo na akong turuan kasi nga it cannot be changed. May kilala ba kayong leaders na ganon? Or superiors or peers even? Meron ba? Paki-like naman if meron. May kilala ba kayong ganong klaseng kasamahan or superior na ito, dito lang ako. I am born with this intelligence. Ito pa ha, ito lang yung pinag-aralan ko. Second year college, for example, second year college lang ako. Hanggang second year college yung tinapos ko. Yung talent ko hanggang ano lang, hanggang secretarial lang ako. Wag niyo akong bigyan ng highly administrative, highly clerical. Kasi hanggang dito lang ako. May kilala kayo or kayo mismo guilty? Nako, kung guilty kayo, sarili ninyo na. Kasi it's hindi naman namin yan pwedeng we cannot take it against you na uy ganito ka kasi hindi. So it's more of a self-assessment siya na uy ganito ako. Pero that doesn't mean na hanggang na yan lang yung mararating mo. The thing is, kaya meron ganitong klase na training and development na ino-offer sa atin ng Skill of Philippines. Kasi nung previous ko na mga modules na pinapaturo sa akin is more of the workplace, more of ano yun, parang professional development. Pero ito kasi is more focused on the human behavior, no? So sa mga nakapag human behavior nito dito na group, feeling ko magkakasundo talaga tayo ditong lahat, lalo na yung mga halos lahat kasi dito taga WCC eh. So parang I think we can speak the same language na rin. Bilang MPAs na rin tayong lahat, halos, no? So, yung iba ko kasing mga talks is more of the workplace setup, gitu ganyan. Paano nga ba talaga yung government, gitu ganyan. Ito is more of a personal perspective talaga. So, ibig sabihin, kahit ako, in my own perspective, I can mirror myself in this fixed mindset na parang nililimit ko rin yung sarili ko, dito lang ako. But little did I know, meron pala tayong tinatawag na growth mindset. So, Ready na ba kayo to face the truth? Ayan. So, fixed mindset, no? Part 1, two parts ito. So, people with this mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily when faced with obstacles or challenges, fear failure as a learning curve, and are always perfectionistic. So, their perception about challenges posit a threat to their own, making them limit their capabilities. So, ito yung sa rubrics kanina. Ito yung sa rubrics, sandali. So, number 1, what do fixed mindset leaders desire? Fixed mindset leaders desire to look smart or talented in every situation. They aim to never fail. Next question. If their evaluation of the possible task or event. So, ang questions nila madalas is, will I fail or succeed at this event or task? Will this event or task make me look smart or dumb? Because again, fixed mindset leaders are afraid to fail. Next, how do fixed mindset individuals face challenges? They avoid challenges because of fear of failure. Therefore, since they fear failure, they also fear challenges. And by fearing challenges, they also fear growth. So kapag hindi na outgrow ng isang a fixed mindset individual ang kanyang fear of failure, hindi talaga siya uusad. I mean, hindi siya makakausad, but makakausad siya, but yung incrementality niya, yung pagiging, kung gaano ka laki or gaano kaliit yung magiging stride or yung lakad niya towards success, mas mabagal. At the same time, sa kanya lang din nakabase yung pacing niya. Get nyo? Yan. So far, I think nagigets nyo naman sana. Yeah. So, next, how do fixed mindset leaders or individuals face external obstacles? They give up easily and blame someone or something. Mahilig silang manisi. Kung sa context pa ng kung sa context pa ng government or kung sa context pa ng workplace, ito yung mga fixed mindset leaders na mahilig manghugas ng kamay. Ibig sabihin kapag nagkakasisihan na, wala na, si ano kasi, si person A kasi ganito. Si ano kasi ganito ganyan. So, panay sisi. So, sa context ng public administration, 'di ba? Ano yung ano yung laging ano yung salita, no? Ano yung word na palaging sa lahat ng subjects natin, sa lahat ng 12 subjects natin, ano yung word na parating laganap or palaging nami-mention sa lahat ng subjects? Ano yung pinaka-common denominator with this question? Sige nga. Sige nga, dito mga MPA people. Ito sa fourth question na to, di ba? How you face external obstacles, they give up easily and blame someone or something. So, these fixed mindset individuals lack what? Anong, anong, ano yung isang word, no? Na dapat na i-embody nila as public administrators, pero because they give up easily and blame someone or something, they lack this one word. Leadership, hindi. Mali. Sige. Labas, mga MPA people. Yon. Nakuha ni Miss Camille. The word is accountability. So, ibig sabihin, hindi accountable yung fixed mindset individual sa kung ano yung naging ambag niya. Example. Example, For example, meron kaming ganito. Alam to ni Miss Camille. May isang subject kami nung hindi ko na siya papangalanan. May isang subject kami na magkagrupo kami and nagkahatian na kami ng ano yun, may delegation of tasks na. So, si person A sa chapter 1, ako sa chapter 2, ganyan. Chapter 3 and 4, si ganitong mga tao, then number 5, chapter 5 is itong taong to. Yung in charge lang sa kanya is yung pinaka-easiest na part, no? Again, hindi ko nababanggitin kung ano kasi very very controversial siya. Pero parang hindi na namin pinag-usapan kasi first sem pa yun. Pero parang napansin ko na parang hindi siya accountable. I mean, accountable siya but parang bare minimum lang yung accountability niya. Kasi imagine niyo yung task na binigay ko sa kanya, napakadali na kahit kanino ko yung ibigay, kaya ibigay within within a time of like parang 2 days, ay parang one day, kaya na yun. Pero parang may resistance pang nangyari. So parang ang nangyari is malapit na sa deadline. Ito yung ito yung ano namin, holy grail namin. Parang malapit na sa deadline, hindi pa kami tapos. Eh syempre kami na conscious kami sa time, conscious kami sa deadline. Tinapos namin agad yung deliverables namin. So siya na lang sa kanya, hindi. Tatlo kami, tapos na kami. Yung dalawa, hindi pa kasi, yung isa kasi, dependent sa isa. So, syempre, hindi siya makakapag-proceed with his deliverable if hindi pa tapos ng isa, yung sa kanya. So, sinisi niya ako kasi bakit sinisi niya kami, bakit kailangan ganito karami yung respondents na hihingan ng ganito. Bakit ganito karami? So, in-explain namin sa kanya bakit kailangan ganun karami. Kasi based sa research criteria, dapat ganito, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. So, it took time for him to understand bakit ganun karami yung kailangan na respondents doon. Kaya, natagilan kami, but hindi naman siya, yung sa pagkasubmit namin noon, hindi naman siya, hindi naman siya, hindi naman siya super on the dot, but parang it could have been submitted earlier if natapos sana yun agad, 'di ba? So, yun yung sa example noon. So parang ayaw niya na challenge. Wala nga challenge yung pinagawa ko sa kanya. Mas challenging pa yung sa amin kasi ilang chapters yung sasaklawin namin. Yung sa kanya is kukuha lang gagather lang ng respondents pagsasagutin ng ganito ganyan. Yun lang. Then, he lacked accountability. Pina-enforce ko pa sa kanya yung accountability na yun lang yung sa kanya, then kami na bahala sa iba. And may sinisi pa siya. So, these fixed mindset leaders really need a lot of push from those with growth mindset. So, first four pa lang to. May 8 pa. Sorry, may 4 pa. Diba? So, part 2. So, at this part, people tend to ignore talent, become defensive amid criticism, resulting to being threatened and afraid of everyone's success, impeding cooperation and teamwork, feedback, and growth. So ito naman yung next 4 questions. How do fixed mindset leaders see effort and work? For them, why would they bother? Wala namang mababago. So effort, so ang tingin nila is kapag nag-effort ka, kulang ka sa talent. Familiar ba? Masyado bang familiar to sa inyo? May kakilala ba kayong ganito? Kung meron, itag nyo na. Huy! Next, situation. How do fixed mindset leaders take feedback or criticism? Simple. They ignore it. Nagiging defensive. Nagiging defensive sila instead na akuin yung constructive criticism from peers or superiors. Next, how do fixed mindset people feel about other people's success? Ito, Regardless kung government mo o hindi, ito napaka-evident nito sa lahat. When other people succeed, fixed mindset individuals are threatened and fearful all the more. Kasi kung ganyan ang nangyayari, for example, person A succeeds, ako as a fixed mindset individual, hindi tula ako stagnant pa rin. So parang ang tingin ko sa kanila, mas talented sila sa akin. Kaya mas kinatatakutan ko siya. Mas natatakot ako sa kanya kasi successful na siya. Ay, ano na yan, parang sa kanya nyo na yan ibigay kasi ang layo na lang narating yan. Ako andito lang ako. May kilala kayong ganyan? Meron siguro. I think may ilang tao na kayong naiisip, no, as we discuss this painful truths about fixed mindset individuals. Next is effect on others. Ang tingin, for example, ako yung fixed mindset individual. I'm with a team. Yung take ng iba on me being a fixed on me having a fixed mindset, dini ako yung nagpipigil ng cooperation. Ayun ang ibig sabihin ng impede, no? So ako yung kontrabida kung sa teleserye pa. Ako yung kontrabida towards cooperation, teamwork, feedback, and growth. So kung growing kayong lahat, ako, ayoko. Dito lang ako sa tabi. Bala na kayo dyan. Kaya nyo na yan. 'Di ba? So very negative yung nagiging impact nun sa iba towards sa'yo. Or di naman towards sa'yo. Towards sa fixed mindset individual na yun. Ba? Are we all so before we shift, no, to the growth mindset, are we still learning? Ayan, natututo pa ba tayo with the little that we have? I think natututo naman tayo. Yes, thank you so much for affirming. Apat na kamay na nakikita ko dito. How about the others? Are we learning? Ayan. I'm seeing 4 kanina. 4 likes. Ayan. So I think we're learning naman. So, ito. Without reading this one, no? Thank you so much, Miss Ana. Ayan. So, wag niyo muna itong basahin, no? So, with the growth mindset in place, what comes first to your mind? If kanina, fixed mindset yon, ngayon, what comes first to your mind? Paki-type na lang sa chat box kung ano yung unang word na naiisip nyo or lumalabas sa isip natin when we read this word or this phrase, growth mindset. Yan. Sige nga. Kung talagang nakikinig tayo, or actually um, wag na lang natin siyang isipin. Para kumbaga, yung unang salita na lumalabas sa isip mo or naiisip natin kapag sinasabi natin growth mindset. Sige, let me hear your comments, everyone. Yan. Yan. Shoutout din pala sa kaklase ko nandito, si Ma'am Rowena Forteza. Good evening, ma'am. Salamat sa pagsuporta sa akin dito ngayong gabi. Ayan. So fresh from work pa ata. Sige. Wala bang mag-erase dito? Ayan. Again, what comes first to your mind kapag sinasabi natin growth mindset? I just need 3 responses lang dito sa ating chat box. Nako, gusto niyo atang abutin tayo ng bukas dito. From Ma'am Jovi, continuous learning. 2 more. Dalawa pa. Ayan. From Miss Jovi May Padilla. I can still develop from Sir Orvin. Ayan. One last for us to proceed. Open-minded, di ba? Close-minded, open-minded. Gusto ko yon. Gusto ko yon. Close, open-minded. Yan. So, people with this mindset stand firm or naniniwala talaga sila that intelligence and abilities or talents can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Their view or perception about challenges is at its peak, taking risks with setbacks as learning opportunities, allowing growth to learn more, and allowing them to endure amid obstacles or challenges. So the same questions kanina, but they say but different on a different perspective. So first question, what do they desire? Growth mindset individuals want to stretch and grow. They want to try things and take risks because they believe they can learn. Next, what they evaluate about a possible task or event. So growth mindset individuals ask themselves if this event will help them learn and grow, if this will challenge them. Because if kanina natatakot silang magkamali, dito naman hindi sila natatakot magkamali. In short, growth mindset individuals are risk takers. Risk takers in a sense na they are willing to learn and grow and be challenged for what lies ahead. Next, kung kanina, um, fixed mindset individuals ignore challenges, growth mindset individuals embrace challenges because these offer the opportunity to grow. Therefore, people loved fixed mindset individuals, on the other hand, love challenges. Next, how do growth mindset individuals face external obstacles? Instead of ignoring it, they persist, they endure despite their existence. So kahit may external pressure, no? May external pressure, kinakaya natin because we want to learn and grow. So sino ba dito ang gustong mag-embody ng growth mindset? Pakitaas ng kanang kamay kung sino dito ang gusto ng growth mindset. Ayaw nyo ata. Thank you so much, Ma'am Weng. Yan. Si Miss Camille, Sir Orvin. Tatlo lang ata. Ayaw ata ng iba. Si Ma'am Jovi, thank you so much. Apat. Ayaw nyo ata ng growth mindset. Anyway, so, with this, no, hindi pa pala because may part 2 pa, no? So, sa next part, people tend to nurture talent, learn and become interested in criticism, become elated or become happy and inspired for everyone's success, inviting cooperation and teamwork, feedback, and growth. Yan. Lower ko lang para ox na tayo. Yan. So we are on the part 2 of the table. So how do growth mindset individuals face or see effort and work? They see it as fantastic because any growth requires effort and work because they believe that effort is the path to success. So ibig sabihin, kahit gaano pa yan kaliit na effort, kahit gaano pa yan kaliit na trabaho, as long as they can learn, as long as they can grow, then susunggaban yan ng growth mindset individuals. Because no matter how small or big the effort, effort is effort, and effort is the path to success. Okay? Next, how do growth mindset individuals take feedback or criticism? Kung kanina ayaw nila, dito is interesado sila. Because hindi lang because in growth mindset individuals, hindi lang sila sa effort, hindi lang sila sa work, hindi lang sila sa challenges nakakapag-learn, nakakapag-grow ng kanilang character or personality, but also from criticism. Because criticism, constructive criticism from peers and superiors, even from external factors, can help these growth mindset individuals grow and learn, 'di ba? So instead na, but of course, 'di ba? We as growth mindset individuals, minsan kinikriticize talaga tayo and in the best and worst ways possible. Reality check, no? Mi mapalad tayo, yan, mapalad tayo if may peers tayo, may superiors tayo na constructive magbigay ng criticism for one, marunong din tumantya kung paano magbigay ng criticism based sa kung ano yung current status quo natin. Kasi, 'di ba, meron talagang iba dito, meron talagang iba. May peers talaga tayo and superiors na when giving criticisms, minsan kahit gaano gaano tayo ka open-minded tanggapin yung criticism na yon, nakakasakit because um syempre parang number one, hindi natin inasahan na manggagaling sa kanila yung criticism na yon. Siguro it's more of the delivery, no, nung criticism na yon. Kasi 'di ba, we believe in the saying na there are 1,000 ways to kill a chicken. So ibig sabihin, for example, may output dito yung example um may group work. Eto, example na naman sa masters namin. May group work kami. May group work kami. Eto yung pinaka latest na example kasi sa last semester namin, share ko lang. Sa last semester namin, may mga groupmates na kami, no, na hindi same ng government agency like us. Like for example, sa amin sa Davao City Water District, 7 kaming magkakaklase. Sa reporting na yon or sa output na yon, kailangan 10 kami. So may tatlo kaming lone individuals from various government agencies, hindi pa talaga Mindanao based, na kailangan namin hingan din ng criticism about our outputs, 'di ba? So nakaka-challenge siya in a way kasi yun nga, the communication gap, malayo kami, taga Davao kaming 7, yung 3 taga Manila, mostly taga Manila. So, yung criticism nila is parang minsan, yung criticism ko sa outputs nila, so parang nalelearn namin sa isa't isa kung paano namin um, lalambingin in a way, hindi naman siya lalambingin, pero parang paano namin sasabihin yung output, yung ano yan, yung take namin sa output ng bawat isa. So, iba-iba talaga, no? Again, there are 1,000 ways to kill a chicken. So, ibig sabihin, there are a lot of ways kung paano mo siya sasabihin yung criticism mo sa output ng kasama mo na hindi siya masasaktan, for one. The same time na ita-take niya yun as a challenge to improve. Yun pa, 'di ba? So, constructive criticism really can help growth mindset individuals grow and learn, pero hindi siya one-way street. It's two-way, 'di ba? Just like communication. For example, may take ako doon sa output na ginawa ng kaklase ko. So, ang question dyan is kung paano mo siya ikikritik na hindi ka makakasama ng loob ng kasama mo, at the same time na mapupush din yung sinabihan mo na challenge din siya to improve and to grow his or herself. Yan, 'di ba? So, growth mindset really is a two-way street. Hindi pwedeng ako lang, o hindi pwedeng isang tao lang yung pag-iinstilan mo ng ganong mindset. Kailangan ikaw din bilang nagbibigay ng criticism sa kaklase mo or sa kasama mo, kailangan marunong ka rin kung paano ka makiramdam. Ba? Agree? Thank you so much. Next, when other people succeed, no? Growth mindset people are happy. Walang ibang answer. Growth mindset individuals are happy, feel happy about other people's success because it means that for them they see the success of other people, they see the success of other people as inspiration and another learning na or pwede ako matuto sa kanya. For example, eto, sa may kaklase kasi kami, no, um, puro, puro 3-3 yung mga examples ko nito ah. Ay, hindi. Ito, hindi na lang muna sa, kasi parang nagiging familiar na yung mga scenario sa masyado na ito, buti nandito siya, 'di ba? Buti nandito siya, yung taong tinutukoy ko. So, yung taong tinutukoy ko na to, hindi ko na siya papangalanan pero alam ko kilala niya sarili niya. First sem, no? First sem, hindi siya hindi siya ganun ka fluent magsalita. Pero nakakapag-deliver naman siya ng kanyang mga ideas, but not as fluent as ngayon, no? So nasaksihan ko yung growth niya from that first sem na mahiyain, yung the way siya magsalita, parang ganun pa siya magsalita, kulang na lang yumuko siya, habang on cam, yumuko siya kasi nahihiya siya na baka magkamali. Nabigla ako I mean, hindi ako nabigla, but I felt really happy and grateful sa taong to, or sa kaklase ko na to, kasi no third sem na, or as the semesters went by, nung third sem na, sabi ko, ang layo na lang na-retain ng kaklase ko na to. Kasi no first sem na ganun lang siya ng salita. Good afternoon, ma'am and sir. Ito, ganyan, ganyan. Parang halos, halos ilapit niya na lang yung microphone sa bibig niya. Hindi pa rin siya minsan naririnig. Ngayon, very, na siya, very vocal na siyang pagsalitain. At the same time, mas may substance na yung, mas may substance na yung kanyang um, reportings, no? So it's a success for him na hindi niya pa nakita siguro. Pero ako, nakita ko na, uy, successful na tong taong to in terms of his self-development in taking up MPA kasi nag-improve. So, ang take ko, hindi ako na-threaten. Instead of me being threatened and fearful na, uy, hal, kuya, kanang in Bisaya, kuyaw na kayo na siya mostorya or ang galing niya na magsalita. So ngayon, parang ako na, instead na natatakot ako sa kanya, mas nai-inspire ako sa kanya because gumagaling na siya magsalita over time, no? So, and na-learn ko pa sa kanya kung saan niya hinuhugot yung lakas ng loob niya to really improve, no? So, I feel really happy about this success of my classmate na hindi ko alam kung napansin niya ba talaga yung improvement niya over the 3 sems that we had together. Pero ako talaga na masasabi ko talaga na he has really improved a lot. And napaka-happy ko na nandito siya, pero hindi ko muna siya babanggitin, mamaya na siguro. Ayun, no? And effect on others. Anong take nito ano mang nagiging take ng teamwork, no? ng teammates na may growth mindset. So, yung take nila sa'yo as one with growth mindset is that you, instead of you impeding cooperation, you rather invite. Nag-aaya ka ng cooperation and teamwork. Nag-aaya ka rin to, ino-open mo rin yung sarili mo for feedback and growth from peers and superiors. Ganda, no? Sana lahat, sana lahat may ganitong klaseng mindset. Agree ba? Wala, ako lang ata mag-isa dito. Yan, thank you so much. Yon. Thank you so much sa mga kamay nyo. Ayan, so I think, yan, may likes and hearts na dito. Thank you so much. So, as an end result, ito na yung, kumbaga, ito na yung summary niya, no? As an end result, fixed mindset individuals tend to plateau and achieve less than their full potential. On the other hand, the growth mindset, people tend to keep growing and reach higher and higher levels of achievement. Diba? So ito na yung end result. So based doon sa walong questions kanina between fixed mindset versus growth mindset, no? So may application tayo. So may application to in terms of so at this time we will be applying, no, the ideologies of fixed and growth mindset for every scenario. First scenario is taking the civil service examination. Anong madalas na take nito? Sige. Sige. Hindi na lang ako magtatawag kasi baka kumakain pa yung iba. Sige. Magcha-chatbox na lang tayo. Let's utilize the chatbox. Sige, fixed mindset people muna tayo. Fixed mindset muna ha. Kapag nagtitake ng civil service exam, ano yung naiisip nyo? Pakitype ng chatbox, I only need one answer for each scenario. Kapag kapag may fixed mindset muna tayo ha, when taking the civil service exam, ano yung fixed mindset muna? Ano yung default natin na response kapag magte-take tayo ng civil service exam? Mag-review? Give up if hard? Yan. Thank you. Next, learning digital skills. Challenge. As a fixed mindset individual, when learning digital skills, for example, paano mag, go- paano gumawa ng story sa Facebook? Nahihirapan. So, anong response ni fixed mindset individual? O for example, yan, gagawa ng Facebook account. O, si individual nahihirapan. So, anong response ni fixed mindset individual nito? When learning digital skills? Magtanong. Okay? Next, applying for a promotion. Fixed mindset ideology. Yan. Anong applying for a promotion? Ano ang response ni fixed mindset dito? Applying for a promotion is natatakot kasi baka may kalaban. Agree o hindi? Next, receiving a low performance rating. Fixed mindset people tend to ignore kapag IPCR, no? Kapag nakakatanggap ng low performance rating or nakakatanggap ng ano yan, DEDMA or KIBER or wag nang anuhin, ayaw niyang tanggapin. Or madalas, ito evident to sa amin, kapag nakakatanggap ng low performance rating, nagli-leave. Ayaw pirmahan yung IPCR. Sinong guilty? Ayaw pirmahan ng IPCR kasi mababa yung rating. Nagli-leave. Nagtatago. Next, Community project participation. Ang take ng fixed mindset nito ay ayaw ng challenge. Agree o hindi? Dito lang ako kasi hindi ko kaya yan. Next, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, malaki ang scope. Ayaw ng allergic, again, allergic sa challenge ang fixed mindset. Disaster preparedness. Kaya na nila yan. Avoids it. Yun. Success of colleagues. Common response ng fixed mindset, sana all. Pero walang ginagawa para maging all, 'di ba? Success of colleagues o threaten, natatakot sila, oy. Baka manok to ni boss. Oh. Then na-threaten ka na, takot ka na instead na ikaw gusto mo ring baguhin sarili mo. Oh. Kinulong mo sarili mo, 'di ba? Kasi na-threaten ka sa success ng iba. Next, teamwork. Kaya na nila yan. Mas bata sila sa akin. Ako pa, matanda na ako. Parang, ito lang yung kaya kong aralin. Yun yung fixed mindset. Education. Graduate na ako ng engineering. Ayoko na. Okay na ako dito. Solve na ako. Sa kanila na yung lisensya na yan. Yun. Yun yung fixed mindset. Sa growth mindset, kapag nagtitake ng civil service exam, nagsasubmit for review, nag-aaral sa 170 item na exam. Learning digital skills, hindi natatakot magtanong. Applying for a promotion, earning it, and continuously learning kapag na-promote na. Receiving a low performance rating, look for opportunities to grow or to improve yung performance rating na yon. Community project, yes. Yes, mindset, improve oneself, yes. Entrepreneurship, yes, because this is a big chunk of oneself. It takes a big chunk of oneself to become an entrepreneur. Disaster preparedness, hindi natatakot kasi nag-i-invite ng cooperation. Ayaw niya ng nag-iisa siya. Success of colleagues, celebrates it with them, learns with them, and is inspired by them. Teamwork, nagiging team player, si growth mindset individual. In terms of education, striving to learn more, to earn more degrees, no? So, MPA people, na-inspired ba kayo mag-proceed sa thesis? Nung dahil sa growth mindset natin ngayong gabi, ako, hindi, no comment. So, fixed mindset bottlenecks. May mga challenges talaga. So, among all those, these are the top 3 challenges for people who have fixed mindset. So, for this one, I'd like everyone to agree if totoo to sa inyo, no? Sandali, para makita ko lahat ng reactions. First, fear of failure. Takot magkamali. In this phase, people often avoid challenges because they fear making mistakes or looking incapable. Ayaw nilang pinagmumukha sila yung may sala or sila yung hindi kaya yung task or yung challenge. They see or they look at failure as lack of ability rather than opportunity to learn and improve. Agree or disagree? Agree kayo o hindi? Like our heart will do, if agree. Next, resistance to feedback and criticism. Constructive criticism is often viewed as a personal attack rather than helpful guidance. Ito, napaka-evident nito sa mga peers and superiors, lalo na yung mga peers na na padrinado. Alam niyo ba yung word na padrinado? Ibig sabihin may padrino sa loob. Guilty or not guilty? Totoo o hindi? Kapag may feedback and criticism, instead na ang titingnan ng fixed mindset individual ay makakatulong sa kanya, tinitingnan niya to as personal attack or parang tinitake it against one himself or herself. Agree o hindi? Thank you so much. Next is giving up easily when facing obstacles. Pagkabigay pa lang ng task, ayaw mo na agad. Panay CR mo mahigit isang oras, ginawa mo ng office ang CR, kasi ayaw mong harapin yung task or challenge. So people most likely tend to quit, blame circumstances, or rely on excuses because they ground their beliefs that success is beyond their abilities, limiting their progress and achievement. May kilala kayong ganito sa workplace? Meron ba kayong kilalang ganitong tao sa workplace nyo? Kung ganon, wag na nating pangalanan. Ipagpanalangin na lang natin sila sa puong may kapal. Next, if kanina meron tayong bottlenecks in terms of growth mindset, a fixed mindset rather, meron na din naman tayong growth strategies for a paradigm shift. Meron din tayong tigtatatlo lang, na sinummarize ko based doon sa table na binigay ko kanina. Ang rubric mnemonics lang nito is called REF. REF. First, the letter R stands for the word reframe. Growth mindset leaders should be reminded that instead of avoiding difficult tasks, we should all view them as chances to develop new skills and gain experience. Second, embrace. Seek constructive feedback and treat mistakes as valuable lessons than failures. Walang iiyak dito ha. Baka may mangiyak-iyak na dito. Hindi ako nagpapaiyak. Lastly, the letter F stands for the word focus. Nawala si focus. Ayun, di ko nakita. Celebrate consistent efforts and small improvements instead of focusing only on immediate results. Based sa tatlong to, sige, before I will be summarizing this, meron ba ditong willing na mag-share na kanyang experience, no? Is there someone here na may gusto niya maglabas ng kanyang saloobin in terms of his or her experience about fixed and growth mindset experience from work, from school, or anuman, or kung anumang experience na kung paano niya hinarap yung challenges or kung nasa fixed mindset pa rin ba siya. Ayan. Meron ba ditong maglalakas loob na makakapagbahagi ng kanyang experience or kasi this growth mindset na talk is not, I mean, may theory naman talaga siya na pinagkukunan, but learning or adapting further to growth mindset it's really grounded on experience. So can someone here, meron ba ditong willing mag-share ng kanyang experience on how he or she continually embrace growth mindset? Kasi again, hindi overnight ang growth mindset. It takes, no? Parang may quote ako na nabasa dati na parang it takes one day to formulate a habit. It takes 7 days to habitualize one habit. It takes 14 days. It takes 14 days to make your habit, a scheduled habit, parang nagiging unti-unti na siya. It takes 21 days for that habit to form part of your character. And it will take parang 28 days for that personality to become part of your personality. So parang nagiging incremental siya hanggang sa nagiging part na siya ng character, nagiging part na siya ng personality mo, growing um growing mature into this era, no? So wala ba ditong brave soul na mag-share na kanyang experience with having a paradigm shift from um fixed mindset to growth mindset? Feeling ko wala. Ayan. So feeling ko kung maghihintay ako dito, aabutin tayo ng 1 a.m. Yan. So hindi ko na to patatagalin. So in summary, yan. So shout out nga again sa aking mga kaklase dito. Featured kayong lahat. So first, a fixed mindset often leads individuals, employees, students, and communities to avoid challenges, resist feedback, and remain stagnant. So kapag naka-fixed mindset yung setting natin, parang ayoko ng challenge. Wag niyo kong i-feedback, niyo i-critique. Dito lang ako, okay lang ako dito. Ox na ako dito. Yan. Yan yung mga madalas na ideology ng naka-fixed mindset. Growth mindset encourages continuous learning, resilience, innovation, and collaboration. Qualities that play a vital role toward effective public service, educational success, entrepreneurship, and national development in the Philippines. So, ewan ko kung makaka-relate yung mga kaklase ko dito, but um, sinadya ko talaga silang i-feature dito kasi lingid sa kaalaman ng lahat, no? So, I'm currently, no, the class, hindi na ako yung mga a lot of accolades na sinabi kanina ni Mentor Piper. I'm also the class president of Section 3 ng Master in Public Administration. So, hindi siya madaling tungkulin per se kasi I led the class, no? Yung buong klase. I led everyone na from first sem to third sem and um, iba-iba yung iba-iba yung learning styles namin. Number one, may digital divide, may may kumbaga may external obstacles, no? Applying lahat ng wordings kanina. May external obstacles na yon. May external obstacles to help me lead my class, no, into the success that we have right now na natapos namin yung semester, 3 sem, natapos namin yung compre, awaiting na lang ng results, yan. So hindi siya it's not an easy feat, no, but imbuing a growth mindset in me and instilling that mindset to my classmates na hindi lang mag-settle for less, but to really strive to improve themselves one step at a time. Hindi siya madali, but because these 29, no? But because these 29 classmates, kayong mga kaklase ko dito, huwag kayong iiyak ha. Because these 29, no? Because these 29 classmates submitted to my leadership, kahit yung iba dito mas matanda pa sa akin, mas tenured pa sa akin, no? I'm only 31 years young. Pero nakinig sila sa akin, no? But because they submitted to me, no, na kaya kong i-lead yung klase, na kaya kong kaya kong kaya ko silang dalhin hanggang graduation, no? Our mindsets were really in sync at some points wherein parang minsan ayaw na nila makipag-usap sa akin kasi siguro ayaw nila kong ka-chat kasi minsan nakukulitan sila sa akin, 'di ba? May mga nakukulitan sila kapag may reminder ako sa kanila pero hindi nila ako nire-replyan kaya minsan pini-PM ko sila isa-isa, kung ma'am, good evening, ito ganyan. May toka kang reporting ngayong Sabado ha, baka ganito ganyan. Minsan natatakot sila sa akin, baka feeling ko natatakot sila sa akin. Pero eventually, we grew out of those and we stepped out of our comfort zones and we learned how to take, no, yung kanina, how to take constructive criticisms from one another. Nagkakamustahan kami, kamusta ako sa kanila, kamusta sila, ganito ganyan. And ano pa yung how they can improve, ganito ganyan. Agree ba kayo, mga classmates? Kasi baka ini-imagine ko lang to, no? Kasi baka ini-imagine ko lang na baka hindi to totoo sa inyo. Pero sa akin, genuine naman ako sa kanila. And iniisa-isa ko talaga silang kinamusta talaga. Like, yung requirements nila. Until such time, no? Until such time na parang they stood on their own 2 feet na kami na to, press. Um, Parang they are already, ano yung word ni Miss Camille kanina? They already took accountability nung kanilang subjects. Kumbaga, I'm just there to remind them of what they should be doing, ano dapat yung sinasubmit nila, yung format, ito ganyan. Although minsan may mga may resistances to change, pero na-handle naman ng maayos kasi um, yun nga, naka-growth mindset tayo. Na kapag, for example, eto ha, um, trivia na to. May classmate kami. May classmate kami na, for example, nagre-remind ako, nagre-remind ako ng, usually tanghali ako nagre-remind. Or mga 12 no, nagre-remind ako kasi break time from work. Nakakapag-reply siya sa akin, minsan alas 7 ng gabi, minsan alas 11 ng gabi. Sabi ko, bakit ganun? Bakit feeling ko kasi parang may kulang pa ako na push. Alam niyo yon. Parang may kulang pa ako na push. Sabi ko, bakit ang tagal mo mag-reply? Ganito, ganyan. So, sinireplyan niya ako na ganito yung situation ko. Ganito yung situation ko, from 5 p.m. na uwian namin, bumabiyahe pa ako ng 2 oras, ganito, ganyan. Tapos kumakain pa ako, nagsiset up ako sa bahay, ganito, ganyan. So, instead na nagalit ako sa kanya, pero actually galit ako. Naku, galit ako sa naging lead time ng response niya. Pero naintindihan ko the moment I asked, the moment I thought, the moment I thought to be understood na, for example, ako, nag-disseminate ako ng info, gusto ko lahat nakakapag-reply ka agad, nakakapag-acknowledge agad. Itong classmate na to, ang tagal mag-reply. Piniem ko pa ng alas 5. Ang reply sa akin, alas 7, 11:59 ng gabi. Minsan natawag pa sa akin ng 12 midnight. Timing minsan online pa ako. And take note, huwag niyo kayo mag-alala kasi wala siya dito na call. He's not on this call. So, ang ginawa ko noon is I improved. I improvised na. I had to improvise na kung paano ko siya i-reach out. Kumbaga may time blocking na ako. Okay. So, parang nag-adjust ako and natuwa naman siya na parang he felt grateful naman na nag-adjust ako sa aking info dissemination sa kanila na instead na sa GC lang, minsan pinipm ko sa kanya. pino-forward ko yung info sa kanya. Na, Pres, bakit ano, parang tinanong niya ako, bakit kailangan mo pa ako i-PM? Sabi ko, gusto ko maka-assure na natatanggap mo talaga yung message. So, kaya, ganun. Minsan, um, growth mindset really takes a lot of yourself, no? Growth mindset takes a lot of yourself, needs a lot of yourself to really improve yourself further, to be a better leader. Not just to be a better leader, but deeply more of a better version of yourself. Na marunong ka munang yun nga, marunong ka munang umintindi bago ka intindihin. Yan, seek to seek to understand before you get understood. Yan. And ano pa yung mga examples nito with my class? Minsan kapag eto, sa isang subject namin, may parang mas pinuri yung eto. Nakaka-evident. Mas ano talaga, mas evident to. Ito ah. First group, parang may reporting kasi yan. First group, second group, third group. Parang mas in-upload yung first group kasi may ganito silang pakulo. May ganito silang extra, may ganito pa silang pachika. Ganun. Ang dami nilang pakulo sa presentation nila. Nung presentation na namin, parang sabi ko, parang yung parang nag-aaway, no? Nag-aaway yung fixed and growth mindset self ko. Nasabi ko, bakit parang ganito lang yung ano na, yung fixed mindset self ko, nag-contemplate, nag, bakit parang ang bare minimum ng praise ni Doc sa amin. Tas dito sa first group na to, parang feeling ko, parang hindi na sila magpa-finals, hindi na sila magko-compare ng iba pang requirements kasi parang they gave their A game na doon sa unang unang output pa lang nila. So parang, okay, fixed mindset self ko yun. But again, my growth mindset self, parang sabi ko sa sarili ko na fixed mindset subconscious self ko no na huwag kang ma-threaten kasi sabi ko no sa sarili ko, huwag kang ma-threaten sa kanila kasi we are all of the same footing. Pareho lang kayo nahirapan sa kung paano i-execute yung output na yon. Pero be grateful kasi natuto ka rin sabi natuto ka rin sa first group. At the same time, you also led your group mates toward a successful presentation then during your during your time, no? So ganun. Minsan, no, as human as we are, minsan hindi talaga maaalis sa isip natin na minsan parang ay sana kaya ko rin tong gawin, no? But parang it's just a matter of paradigm shift, no? It's just a matter of paradigm shift for us to shift our perspective na instead na matakot tayo sa naging success ng first group, instead na matakot tayo sa kanila, let's learn from them. Minsan pwede tayo magtanong sa kanila, o paano niyo ba 'to ginawa? Paano niyo to na paano niyo to in-achieve, no? Ayan. So paano niyo napabilis yung submission niyo, 'di ba? So j- just a paradigm shift matters talaga. Next, ano pang example? Example is so far wala na akong may example kasi kapag may iba pa akong examples, parang magiging masyado na tong obvious sa kanila. Yeah. Nagiging obvious na, nagiging familiar na to masyado sa kanila. Yan. So, yun. Yun lang po so far. Thank you so much again for listening. And if may questions pa po kayo, you may still leave your questions dito sa chat box, no? Para matanong natin during our open forum. And these are my contact details if ever gusto nyo if ever you want to connect with me, connect with me. If ever you want to connect with me and learn more, and before I finally give back the floor to our hostess for tonight, yun, first, yun nga, may revelation na pabaon yung ating mentor kasi yun nga 10 years na kaming magkasama pero ngayon ibang atake naman yung binigay niya sa amin from student to instructor to employee, part-time yun both while I was schooling, to being one of your mentors now ngayon 10 years after. So nakita ko rin kung paano yung growth mindset sa aking former employer. Yan. So, yung former employer ko na yan, parang mas iniisip niya pa yung kapakanan namin kaysa sa sarili niya to the point na kahit minsan kahit halos 11 p.m. na kaming matapos sa aming makapag-close ng office, um, mas iniisip niya pa kami may kaya ba umuwi ng mas inalala niya pa kami kaysa sa sarili niya. Yung ganun tsaka growth mindset and yun yung mga napang-emanate ko sa kanya na mga traits na to think of others about hindi naman to think of others welfare above yourself pero parang pinagsasabay siya na parang o isipin mo muna yung iba or hindi, sabayin mo na yung pag-aalala mo sa kapakanan mo sa pag-aalala mo sa kapakanan ng iba, 'di ba? So parang while I'm worrying about myself, parang I worry about the others and overall the growth mindset in me parang nag-emanate siya the moment walang eme to. The moment I became the class president of this class because hindi talaga, never in my wildest dreams talaga maging class president to ganyan. But, ang naging backstory talaga nitong class presidency ko is that gusto ko lang magbida-bida sa klase. Alam ni Miss Camille yan? Gusto ko lang magbida-bida sa klase because during sa time na nagpipilian ng discussion, gusto namin lagi kaming nauuna. Yun lang, classmates, yun lang talaga yung reason bakit ko kinuha itong class presidency para kapag may reporting, gusto namin kami lagi nauuna. Kaya napapansin nyo minsan, no, una kami parate. And the same yung magkakapares. Yun yun. Yun yung, yun lang yung, yun lang yung atake ko, bakit ko kinuha yan. Little did I know na mapapamahal pala ako sa 29 katao sa klase namin. Tsaka solid kami. So far sa section 3. Ewan ko sa ibang section. May section 1 dito, may section 7. Ayun. So, I think iba-iba kami ng approaches ng mga kasama kong class presidents dito. Pero I think we're solid naman with our sections. So far, yeah. Yun. So, again, thank you so much for actively listening for over an hour with me and for staying and learning with me, no? And huge shout out talaga sa classmates ko and sa batch ko na class presidents na naglaan talaga ng oras nila for tonight, no? Hindi parang after the compre last week, after everything, after work, you showed up talaga and learned with me. So once again, thank you so much. And again, this is Mentor JP, your scale up partner for tonight. So I'll now give back the floor to my former employer, now co-mentor, Miss Piper Rambuanga. Thank you so much.
Ayan. So, maraming salamat, JP, Mentor JP, no, for another engaging and full of experiences, but based on your experiences talaga ang palagi mong sinishare. Kasi 'di ba it's always It is our best teacher. Siyempre doon tayo mas natututo. At mas maganda din talaga to share experiences, our experiences to other people kasi tayo mismo parang ano ba, matatawag na living proof in regards to personal and professional development. So, parang bumawi ka ata kasi maganda yung pagka-intro ko sa'yo kanina. So, bumawi ka. So, maraming salamat again. So, if you have questions no, sa lahat ng ating mga participants na nandito ngayon sa Zoom, let me check. Of course, yung Facebook Live, baka meron tayong mga, anong tawag siya, participants na nasa Facebook Live streaming ngayon na baka meron din kayong gustong itanong while our mentor is still live tonight no sa ating session. Pwede ninyong magamit ang comment section tapos ako na lang ang magre-relay sa kanya. Yung nandito naman sa ating Zoom conference, if you have questions, clarifications, or baka nga gusto nyo ring magdagdag pa no, ng inyong mga experiences sa ating discussion about growth mindset, pwede din. Just let us know kung gusto niyo magsalita para we will allow you to unmute yourself. So while waiting for questions, nakikita ninyo ngayon sa inyong mga screens yung ating attendance for tonight. So pwede kayong gumamit ng mobile phone ninyo, tapos you can scan the QR code na inilagay natin sa presentation. Also, if the QR code will not work kasi may mga pagkakataon kasi na nagkakaroon ng problem sa pag-scan or baka computer ang gamit nyo no, sa session natin tonight. Kaya I added sa ating chat box ang link that will redirect to the Google form for your attendance. So pwede kayong gumamit ng QR, pwede rin kayong gumamit ng link. Depende kung saan kayo mas comfortable or kung saan yung magfa-function sa dalawa. Okay, so while you are doing the attendance and while we are waiting for questions, baka meron pang pahabol, no? I am inviting you sa aming mga naiwan pang webinars for the month of June. So, nakakalahati na rin pala tayo, no? Because we are already done with the first 5, no? The first 4, tama. Kasi yung financial management pala, on the left side of your screen, yung financial management, na-move kasi ito siya this 23rd. So this coming Tuesday. So if you're interested for the financial management, this is all about retirement planning and retirement management. Kung interested kayo to prepare for your retirement, pwede kayong mag-participate this coming June 23. So yan yung bagong schedule niya, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Bukas is June 20. So meron kaming HR 110 and the focus of the HR discussion tomorrow is all about performance management. And then yung mga remaining schedule pa, meron kaming administrative which is all about business communication and professional correspondence. Meron din kaming business development that will focus on the use of AI for smart business development. At eto yung June 29, tama nga ako no, 29 or 30. This is the second professional development webinar for this month, the 107, and this is all about mental health in the workplace. So if you are also interested for another professional development webinar series, pwede kayong sumali this 29th. At yung pinakahuli namin for the month is all about records management, effective digital filing, and electronic records management. So if you want to receive regular updates sa aming mga webinars, I am encouraging all of you to follow us sa aming mga social media accounts. lahat ng aming social media, Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, at saka ang aming YouTube channel, pare-pareho lang yung kanyang pangalan, which is Scale Up Training and Development. So if you want to be updated sa aming mga learning activities, so ayun, we are inviting you to follow us. Okay, so ayan, wala naman tayong questions na nababasa dito sa chat box, pati sa comment section ng Facebook Live. Kaya I believe pwede na nating i-dismiss or i-end ang ating learning session ngayong gabi. Pero bago natin i-end, syempre gusto ko ulit pasalamatan yung ating mentor for tonight na nakilala ko 10 years ago. So, pabalik-balik na naman tayo sa 10 years ago. 2016, imagine, no, for the past 10 years, no? And to be honest with all of you, no, hindi na kami nagkikita in person. Puro na lang virtual. Mabuti pa itong mga classmates niya sa kanyang masteral, no? I believe the last time na nakita kami way back 2017, 18, mga ganyan, before the pandemic pa noon. Majority of our communication is online na lang din talaga. And I am looking forward na magkita tayo ulit in person, Mentor J. No?
2020 tayo last nagkita.
Anong year?
2020. Nag-coffee cut
At
tayo.
2020, yes, that was before the pandemic pa, di ba? Kasi pwede pang mag-meet in
Meet
person.
out.
Yes, kaya hoping na 2020, so 6 years ago, magkikita sana tayo ulit, no? Para maglibre na sa akin. Anyway, again, maraming salamat and thank you for always saying yes sa mga invitations ng Scale Up sa iyo. And good luck, no, sa iyong pagiging president. I know you can handle the team, the class.
Tapos na.
You are in good hands. You are in good hands with our mentor. And of course, sa ating mga participants, maraming salamat din for joining us this evening, and I hope na makikita virtually pa rin namin kayo sa mga susunod naming webinars. So, certificates we will try our best kasi meron pa kaming pinaprocess na certificates ngayon, yung pinaka-last namin na webinar. And after that, sa inyo naman, no, na certificates. Kaya hintayin nyo na lang sa inyong email. Tomorrow, Saturday, we will do our best na ma-email sa inyo. Hindi naman kayo ganun kadami, kaya confident ako na makakaya din naman namin. Okay, so with that, guys, maraming salamat. Keep safe always, no? God bless you all. And always remember, we are your Scale Up partner. Goodbye, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye classmates. Bye presses.
Congrats, Press. Sir Press.
Thank you. Thank you so
Congrats.
much. Show up.
Congrats, Press.
Congrats po.
Yeah,
Congrats,
thank you
Press.
so much. Yeah.